from them notes, Brother Melvin. And so, don't laugh. And so that's what we're doing. Little, for me, is out the norm. And so y'all pray for me as we continue to go this way. Our scripture tonight is going to come from Ecclesiastes chapter number 4, verse number 9 through 12. Ecclesiastes chapter number 4, verses 9 through number 12. Now, if you don't have your Bible, it is quite okay if you don't have your Bible. You should be able to follow it on the screens. Ecclesiastes chapter number 4, and we're looking at verses 9 through 12, and I'm reading from the New King James Version. Solomon is the writer here, and he says these words: two are better than one. And he tells them why. He says, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fail, one will lift up his companion. But woe to him who is alone when he falls, for he has no one to help him. Again, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one be warm alone? Though one may overpower the other, two can withstand him, and a threefold cord is not quickly broken. Tonight, in this third part series, I want to preach from this thought: help me. Help me. Tonight, I said we're doing things a little different, and so I want to begin this teaching tonight, which is different for me. I want to begin this teaching with a question. Something I very seldom do. I want to tell you that tonight, the question that I want to ask is something that you don't have to be a deep, critical thinker. So for all of my UBC students and professors, let me lighten the tension in the room. You don't have to think deep theological tonight. You don't have to be a critical thinker. But tonight, what you're going to have to do is be completely honest. Let me ask this question. Have you ever been in that position in your life whereby you needed somebody to help you complete a task, and that somebody was never there?
Yes.
Be honest with me tonight.
Yes, sir.
Be honest. Let me ask you another question. How did it make you feel? The truth is tonight is that we've all been in that position at least one time in our lives, where we needed some help and that help was not there. The truth is tonight that we all need help from time to time. In fact, many people believe that they don't need any help. The Bible tells us that we need help from time to time. In fact, the Bible, I would venture to say that God never meant for us to live life alone. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, where you live, it is safe to say that we all going to need some help in our lives.
Yes.
That's why the text tells us that two is better than one. He tells us that it is better because if I find myself in trouble,
Yes.
I got somebody that can help me.
Yes.
He tells us that even if I lie down, I got somebody that can keep me warm.
Come on.
Then he says that if one can can overtake just one, but if I have more than one, we can control the situation. And there are just times in our lives that the help we need is to help us deal with the weight that are in our lives. Amen. Again, we're in this series that is entitled Lifting Weight. And we have already declared earlier this month that we understand that weight are the sins that are in our lives. Come on, man. It's the sins that are in our lives. What are the sins? Sins are anything that's stopping me from having a relationship with Jesus Christ. Amen. It's when God set those boundaries in our lives and we tend to cross those boundaries that God says don't cross. Yes. That's why the writer of Hebrews says to lay aside every weight. Watch this. And the sin that would so easily beset us. And I got to be honest to you tonight. I got to be honest. That ain't easy to do. I don't care what church you go to. I don't care who your pastor is. If they tell you anything different, tell them to come see me. Why? Because getting rid of sin in our lives is not easy to do. Yes. It's not easy. It's not easy. Let me see if I can help you this way. We all love God, right?
Yes.
For some of us, we'll say we saved, sanctified, and we are filled with the Holy Ghost. Come on. Yes. But if you get in that right moment, yes, at the right time, you got that boss that's getting on your nerves. Yeah. You got that wife that's getting on your nerves. Or you got that really messy neighbor that's getting on you at the right time, at the wrong moment. Amen. Amen. You may end up cussing somebody out. And look, we end up saying, excuse my French, to minimize the damage that was shown. It happens. And the reason why it happens is because the flesh wants what it wants when it wants it.
Yes.
You ever been in that relationship, that breakup relationship? You know, that breakup relationship. Not the ones that you married. Don't break up if you're married. But I'm talking about before you got married. That relationship. When you know she ain't no good, he ain't good for you because you have committed your life to God and you have made up in your mind that, hey, I'm going to live my life for God. And you know that relationship is toxic. And now you sitting there after the breakup. You're reminiscing with all those emotions come in and you done turned on Luther. And Luther done told you that a chair is not a chair. Right? A house is not a house. And you reminiscing, you got all these feelings. And you were playing all these love songs. And then he comes on and tell you, oh. The flesh wants what it wants and you end up calling him. Although you know that relationship is toxic. Listen, it wants what it wants when it wants. And it's not easy to do it by yourself. And there's just times in our lives that even dealing with the weight in our lives, we got to get somebody to help us.
Yes, yes.
I got to get somebody to help me to carry the load that are in my life. And if you are like me, I got to ask somebody, please help me. Come on. There's a story about a farmer. And the farmer saw this little lad down the road. But what was peculiar for this farmer is that he saw the little boy with vegetables, but the wagon was turned over. Come on. He looked at him and said, listen, son, come to my house. Let's eat some dinner. And after dinner, I'll help you pick up the load and your vegetables. The little boy said, mister, I don't know about that because I come to your house, my daddy might not be too happy. He tells him, don't worry about that. Come on, I promise you it's going to be all right. My wife cooked a whole lot of food, and I can guarantee you we're not going to eat it all. We just want to share some food with you. The little boy responded, I don't know if my daddy going to like that. He might get mad. But after minutes of being persuasive, the little boy agreed. I'll go to your house, mister, but I want to let you know that my daddy will not be happy. He went there, and just like the former said, there's a lot of food, and he sat there, and they had great conversations. Anything that he could ever wanted, he had it at the table. Right. At the end of the meal, he tells the former, thank you for your hospitality. I gotta go. But I gotta tell you that I spent too much time here, and I know that my daddy will not be happy. He said, son, don't worry about that. He said, tell me anyway, where is your daddy? He said, my daddy is under the wagon. Could it be that that's how we go through life? That we're going through life crushed because we're dealing with the weight of our sins by ourselves? Could it be that we have left our brothers and our sisters alone, and now they're dealing with the weight of this world by themselves? And one of the text tells us 2 is better than 1.
Yes.
So tonight, I want to give you 2 things tonight. 2 things I want to give you tonight that we have to keep in mind, that if we're going to deal with the weights that are in our lives, that if you and I are really serious, listen to me, if you and I are really serious about lifting the weights that are in our lives, God gave me 2 things that you got to know about lifting weights. And the very first thing he wants us to know that when you're dealing with the weights that are in our lives, that you would never, well, let me put it this way, if you just lift the small things in your life, you will never become bigger than what you can lift.
Wow.
Think about it. Write it down. Tweet that if you want to. Put it on Facebook. If I only lift what I can handle, I will never be bigger than what I can lift. And I know some of you right now, you're simply saying, hey, man, I got this. I can handle what I'm dealing with. And you know why you're dealing with what you can handle? You're only dealing with it because you are handling the small stuff.
Yes, sir.
You are handling and lifting the small things that are in your lives. You know, the little things like, God, help me to get rid of this drinking.
Yes.
But the reality is, you're not an alcoholic. So, you can handle the light stuff. God, help me with this lust in my life. You can lift that. And the reason why you can lift that is because you're not around anybody that can tempt you.
Yes.
So, we can handle the light stuff that are in our lives. But God says this, watch this. God tells me to tell you tonight 2 things that if you can lift it, you don't need me. Oh my God, did you hear what I said?
Yes.
If you can handle the small things all by yourself, you really don't need God.
Yes.
If I only handle the small things in my life, I'll never become bigger than where I am. God wants us to grow beyond our limits.
Yes.
He wants us to get past the sins in our lives, the big things that are in our lives. So what we got to do, we got to put more weight on. What we got to do is we got to tackle the big things that are in our lives. God, I got some areas in my life. I got to be honest. They're hard.
Yes.
I got to face some bigger things in my life, God. And it's those things in my life, God, that I don't really want to face. In fact, I go to church, and I'm good in praising God. I'm good with the church colloquials.
Yes.
Somebody asks you how you doing, I'm blessed, and I'm highly favored.
Come on. Yeah.
We telling God all these things in front of people, we all right, but when we go home, we're hurting because our relationship with God has been tainted.
Yes.
We got to handle and tackle the bigger things in God. So now I put these weight on. My God, they look heavy. I don't know if I can lift it. In fact, I gotta be honest with you. So now I don't feel like lifting it. Because if I lift this, quite frankly, again, I don't know if I can do it. I really don't want to do it. I gotta try it, but I don't know if I can do it.
Yes.
But here's the thing though. I'm looking at these weights, and I'm saying already in my mind that I can't do it. And that's how we are with the sins that are in our lives. We keep it hid, and we keep it under the rag, and God really can't deal with us because we told ourselves, I can't do it.
Yes.
The Bible says that I can do all things through Christ who gives me the strength. And so I got to deal with those areas in my life that have me heavy burdened. I got to deal with it. And I don't know if I can do it. I wish I should have practiced this there, but I didn't do it. So it's a faith thing. And what God wants us to do when it relates to the sin in our lives is to give it over to Him.
Yes.
What God wants us to do is learn how to depend on Him with the areas in our lives that are blocking us from having that relationship with Him. Don't let all these things become a stumbling block. Actually, this becomes a mental block. Because if you told yourself you can't do it, more often than not, you will never try it. And what God says, bring them before me. And so I try to do it. I don't play with God. I bring all my sins before Him. No matter how heavy it is,
Yes.
I got to bring it to Him. And I got to be honest with Him. God, I don't know if I can do it. But if you give me the strength, I'll try my best to do it, God. But even in the event that I can't do it, I say, God, help. Help me, God. I got issues in my life, God, that I don't know if I can do it. I've been bogged down with the weight of this world, God. I need your help.
Yes.
God, help me get rid of those sins in my life. The sins that I don't want no one to know that I got going on in my life. I hide behind my position. I hide behind my prestige, God. But really, God, I need you. I gotta have you. I gotta have you in my life, God. Gotta have you.
Notice this. Who Larry called to help him. Paul says in Romans 8 that God is our help.
Yes.
Notice that he didn't just call anybody.
That's all right. That's right.
He called someone that he knew wouldn't tell him no.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
He called someone that he knew that he can trust. He called someone that had experience in lifting weights.
Yes.
For he is that same God that went to Calvary one day
Yes.
and bare the heavy cross with your burdens and mine.
Amen.
And he let us know that we can cast our burdens on him
Yes. Yes.
because he cares for us. But I want you to notice one thing. That as he was lifting the weight, he couldn't get it all the way up. What God does, he don't take it all off of us. He goes through it with us
Yes.
indeed.
until we make it to our goal.
Yes.
But the thing about God is this, that after he has done all of that for us, We got the encouragement. He keeps us, he encourages us, he keeps us in line. He makes sure that we're not gonna injure ourselves. He makes sure we're not gonna fall off the main track. And with all that encouragement, doesn't matter how much we're worn down with the weight, he always gives us the second wind.
Yes.
What is the second wind?
Come on.
The second wind is the Holy Spirit
Amen.
that keeps us steady
Yes.
and keeps us going. Thank God for the helper.
Yes.
My
Yes.
second point and final point is this. As Brother Clark came up, there's always extra strength when we need it the most. My brothers and sisters in this demonstration, I didn't know if I can do this. And maybe that's where you are in your life. Many of us don't really deal with the weight in our lives, so we hide it.
Yes.
God is saying, this is lifted weight. Weight that just don't stay on the bar. But we have somebody that can help us lift the weights that are in our lives. I want to encourage you tonight that you don't have to do this alone. Every sin that is in your life, Christ died for it. Every weight that is in your life, He has already lifted for you. You have to accept the help. Accept the help.
Yes.
With all eyes closed today. Tonight,